Alright everyone, I am Calm, the Calm has returned. We are back with part 2 of One Leaf Clover. We played the nice version of the main character in the first run. Now we're gonna let her be a jerk. More of a jerk than she actually... I don't even know. More jerkishness than she originally showed in the beginning, although she was a jerk in the beginning too, when she was being nice, so... Oh, my review's gonna be interesting. Let's bring up the card just so we can remind everybody where we're at. Alright, we got a high school setting, they're all teenagers. We got a female protagonist. We have the basic RenP UI, we have fantasy supernatural themes because of the One Leaf Clover. We got an all-Japanese cast, we got romantic themes. We have text in this visual novel. This is, from my understanding, the creator's first game. We have a tsundere character. We have anime-style artwork. And no event CGs and slice-of-life tale. To get bingo, I'm not going to get it going one diagonal because it's not a one-person team. However, if something along this path shows up where it's not set in Japan, we got our first bingo, and then it'll be worth it. So, let's do it.
You really are an idiot. Why would they want to play with you like that anyway?
I didn't mean that, literally.
Then don't make jokes about it.
Soka, you are so cute when you're worried and frustrated.
You be quiet.
Oh yeah. Say, Soka, your birthday's coming up, right?
Yeah, why?
Let's go on a commemorative date.
No thanks. I'll pass on that. Thanks though, Taru.
Come on. I want to spend your birthday together.
I said no, and no means no. I don't really know what else to say to Taru. I know any girl would want to have a calm birthday rather than a spoiled one, right? But when I hear him calling behind me, I almost feel like I'm letting down a poor puppy.
Okay, editor's intervention here. We're going to skip to, because it looks like it's going to play out as normal. I'm going to just kind of skip through. And if any scenes change, then I'm going to turn back on the recorder. I'm guessing the ending will be different. We'll see. But yeah, I will see you guys at the next choice. Alright, we cut a lot of stuff out. The dialogue really isn't that much different, so I'm guessing that the choices matter to a different ending. Maybe she doesn't get on the plane or they break up. I don't know. We're going to find out together. So we're going to... Excuse me. We don't really have a choice in the matter, so let's go ahead and go.
He won't stop complaining if I don't, will he?
You know I can hear you, right? I'm glad you'll go, but...
How long have you been listening in?
The whole time, of course.
Don't you know it's rude to eavesdrop?
Anyway,
okay, that was a
we'll
little
do karaoke.
different.
You mentioned liking it before, didn't you? When we were watching the shark exhibit?
You remembered something from that long ago?
If it involves you, I remember everything.
Okay, editor's intervention yet again here. We're going to skip forward again, and if anything changes, then I'll turn it back on. If not, we'll pick up at the ending, see if that's different, if that's not different, the final tally, and the review. So, I will see you guys at the next cut. Oh, we're turning it back on. I forgot that we got one more choice, so let's go ahead and take advantage of that.
Took you long enough? What took you so long?
I didn't mean to take so long. I got delayed.
You should have left earlier to get here. Jeez. Well, anyway, let's go.
Yeah.
Taru got a pretty good room for us to sing in. It seems sort of big for just 2 people, but at least it means there's plenty of room to relax.
And here we go again. I will see you guys after the cut. Okay, we're back. I apologize for skipping around, but a lot of it's repetitive. I'm guessing this is where you will decide whether or not, because if you say there will be other birthdays, obviously she's going on the plane. if you say enough is enough, it'll probably lead to a bad end. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to save. We're going to take one choice, and if it's exactly the same and the exact same thing happens, then we're going to come back and do the other choice. So, hold on. Let's see what happens.
It's fine, Taru. There'll be other birthdays. Let's give it a rest.
I'm not giving up. I'm still gonna make this the best birthday ever for you.
Taru.
Come on, this way. My uncle said he'll take us on a special flight for your birthday. I was keeping it a secret, but... well, anyway, let's go.
Hold on a second, Taru! Taru's already run off and isn't listening to me. But for someone who claims to know everything about me, he's clearly forgotten something really important. I'm terrified of flying.
Okay, it looks like it's gonna pan out the same way it did in the previous playthrough. So hold on, guys. I will meet you at the end. We'll see if it's any different. If not, then we're just gonna revert right back to that choice and see what the bad ending is going to be. So hold on to your hats, folks. I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, we are back at the choice. I went through it, and it's exactly what the good choice of the game was. So we're just going to get to our bad ending. Apparently, there's only 2 endings here. Multiple endings. It could have just said 2, but let's see where this leads. It should be interesting as a stretch, but it should be fun to watch. Let's go.
No, Taru, enough is enough. I can't take it anymore.
Soka, please, wait! I know how to make it up to you already.
No, you don't. You never have and you never will, Taru.
But, Soka...
This is the end, Taru. We're through. I just can't handle you anymore. I ran fast enough where I could barely hear Taru call after me. I knew it was mean, but I just couldn't handle it anymore. Taru deserves someone who could deal with his bad luck without being afraid. I couldn't be that person. I couldn't handle the fear anymore. This was the end for me and Taru. This day was our goodbye.
Well, that's it. Nothing real decent, but I mean, a lot of dramatics and melodrama, but it is over. Well, the interesting thing about NaNoRenO so far this year is that there haven't been a lot of duds. Say what you will about it, but it was executed well. It just wasn't connected very well. The storyline needed more time to be fleshed out. And some of the decisions that they made were just bad decisions. That happens. And when you make it, apparently they made the game in 2 weeks. That happens when you make a game in 2 weeks. Clockwork City, kind of the same deal. They needed more time to flesh everything out. The game was way too short for the characters they were trying to build up. Hammer was executed fine. The One in Love was executed fine. One Leaf Clover is a dud. It is a dud because it just... oh my goodness. Nothing is given to make these characters likable. And in a slice of life tale, you do need a bit of likability with someone. Soka's unlikable. She's a complete... I'm trying not to use certain derogatory pronouns for females, but she's a bitch and she knows she's a bitch. Taru is an idiot. The other guy's a jerk, this one. And she is just trying to steal him. The only innocent party is the uncle, and he's only in there for 3 minutes to deliver backstory that it's... if you're gonna make... for the first attempt, the voice acting was passable. But the storyline wasn't connected at all. It just didn't make any sense. There is literally no reason for us to root for these two to be together, other than they were childhood friends and they have that memory of that One Leaf Clover. Something they both understood. And that's the kick in the teeth with all of this. When he was a boy, he realized the One Leaf Clover was unlucky. When she was growing up, she realized it was unlucky. Yet suddenly, because they're together and they're suffering together, it's the luckiest thing in the world. Why not just burn the damn thing? They're together. they love each other, or at least are infatuated with one another. Just burn it and live on. And apparently, my simple southern brain is the only thing I can think of that. So there's a checklist of things that the creators have to work through if they're going to stay in the game. There's a lot of potential with the voice direction, but other than that, just telling a story, gotta work on that. It's gotta be more concrete. The characters actually have to have some likable qualities. The relationship has to be believable. You cannot have a catastrophic event like a plane engine stopping occur in your story, then just cut to the ground where everything's okay. That's not cool. It's not cool. I may just have a blog post ranting about this game, because I don't play EVNs to hate them. I do hope that the creator can take my words and use it to a productive end. It's just this wasn't executed very well. It's not a very good game, and hopefully we'll see better in the future from them. Anyway, to the cards. As you can see, not much has changed. We just from the check marks, you know there were a lot of cliches used in this, but no bingo yet. I think that's the final slap in the face for me. Wait. Animal ears in the background. Animal ears in the background. I'm counting it. I'm counting it just to spite this game. So, bringing the card back up. Thank you. Yep, checking it. Okay. I don't know where this game takes place, so I can't say for sure it's in Japan or not. And because of that, we don't get our bingo. But there's always next time, my friends. There's always next time. Until then, crush that like button if you want to see more playthroughs, and check out VNsNow.com for reviews, previews, and everything else that we do on the site to keep you entertained and informed of the fastest growing gaming genre in the world today. And that claim is not supported by evidence, however. I will see you next time, where hopefully we have something better. Till next time.